Nobody starts off riding high. It's always a rocky mountain, but when you get to that place, then you learn how to coast. That's what life is all about.
Snoop Dogg knows what it means to be riding high. Hits like Who Am I catapulted Snoop Dogg to hip-hop fame in the 90s. Later, Drop It Like It's Hot would bring him to the top of the Billboard charts.
Drop it like it's hot, drop it like it's hot.
In all, selling more than 30 million albums worldwide. Now, 3 decades in, the 16-time Grammy nominee is a business mogul and pop culture icon.
To be in the music business, to be a businessman, to be an actor, to be a producer, to do all those things, how are you able to compartmentalize everything?
I'm mastering the craft of who I am. And to be the best who I am is to do the things that make me feel good. And the main 2 things is fun, right? F-U-N and F-U-N-D-S. If it makes funds and it's fun, I'm in.
Oh, I'm still in that one.
Snoop is having a lot of fun on screen in his new movie, The Underdoggs, playing 2Js, a former pro athlete court-ordered to do public service coaching youth football.
I am football legend Jason 2Js Jennings, your new head coach.
So how much of you is in 2Js?
I'd say about 85%, and then 15% is my coach, K-Mac, because his spirit is the same way as far as the way he coaches with intensity and foul language. You know that old school style of coaching where it's F this and mother and blah, blah. Before we can be the best, we gotta master the fundamentals. Pretty boy, you missing pass after pass.
I love the title of the film, Underdogs.
With 2 G's, from underdog to wonder dog. I started off as an underdog, you know? That's the best dog to ever be, because you're the one that they don't pay attention to. But you see it all happen. So you gotta try to figure out how to master you to where you become the greatest you could be. Like Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer is a perfect story of that, how they didn't play with Cuz and they didn't give him no love. But when his nose lit up red, Santa Claus blessed him and now they all had to follow him. Yep. The same thing with a dog. Coach, this is a mess. I don't know what I'm doing.
And you got the great cameos in this film, by the way. George Lopez, he played your high school coach. Mike Epps plays your assistant coach. Candy Burris played the judge. Tony Gonzalez is in the movie.
Michael Strahan, Strahan, you in there too. Would you like for me to show you? You can hit play. You know, some would say, who needs family when you got money, fame, and your own TV talk show? You know, I was at the pinnacle of my comeback when Gap 2, Michael Strahan told me I was about to become a part of his family. But you see, he ain't a part of my family. Y'all are. You see that?
I ain't gonna lie to you, man. That's not what I was expecting.
What?
That's not what I was expecting. I was about to say.
That's your Oscar award-winning.
The movie also nods to another influence on Snoop's life, his unlikely friendship with none other than Martha Stewart. From the Martha Stewart cooking show.
I want to taste yours. I don't trust mine.
To the $100,000 pyramid game show.
You pull them out of your garden. They're bad.
Weed.
I have a feeling her shout-out's a little better than mine.
I'm recommending community service with the Long Beach Recreations Department.
I thought I was getting like some Martha Stewart kind of treatment. Yeah, you know, I couldn't, you know, Martha's a little, she's a mean lady when she don't like things, so I'm kind of like in school with her still. She's teaching me etiquette and all kind of things, Mike, so, you know, when I'm with her, I'm on my best behavior.
But you know what? She sent you a message to me.
She did?
Here's your girl, Martha.
Hey, Snoop, congratulations on your new film. One question, why didn't you give me a part?
I'm gonna blame it on the movie company. They said, Martha, they sent the script out to your agent and they never returned the call. That's a good one, ain't it? Underdogs, all 3 underdogs.
Jokes aside, he says it's the community that he's built over the years that inspires him.
What made you want to make this film?
I believe my youth football league inspired me to make this film, and then the relationship that I had with so many kids that came out of my league.
Off-screen, he is known as Coach Snoop. His love of sports driving him to create a youth football league, making the sport accessible to kids in his community.
I started asking how much did it cost, and the prices was $350 a kid, and it was just so much to keep the kids from not playing. I spent my money on brand new equipment, bought fields that we rented, referees, rule books, everything. We did it all the right way.
He also runs a program called the Snoop Youth Special Stars.
We created a league for the special stars, for the kids with autism, disabilities, because we wanted them to have fun too. We try to give back and leave an impression that can be here when we gone.
You talked about how lucky you are that you were able to find like a purpose, something that drove you, something that didn't let you get caught up in the streets. And is that part of why you do the league, to kind of give the kids some hope?
Yeah, man, I just feel like the league is it's like a rope that can swing you to greatness. All you gotta do is grab onto it. Football was the best thing that ever happened to me as a kid. It just taught me how to be a boy. It taught me how to have discipline and to have respect. So I wanted to give some of that back that was given to me.
The chart-topping artist showing me around his compound in Los Angeles, home of Death Row Records. His wife Shantae, Snoop's high school prom date, now his manager, part of the magic behind the scenes.
How do you successfully run all of these businesses?
Well, I'm a mother, so I had to raise 3 children, so now I'm just raising adults that's walking around here.
And wait, who's the biggest some adult you have to raise?
Snoop Dogg.
Your husband?
Yes.
You went to high school prom together.
Mm-hmm.
And now you're grandparents. Tell me about being a grandparent.
I love being a grandparent. Mama Tay.
You think at some point your grandkids are gonna go, boy, wow, those are my grandparents?
Well, my granddaughter, when they go to the supermarket, they grab the cereal or see a picture of Snoop with the bottles of wine, and they be like, that's Papa.
A softer side for an artist who broke through in the 90s, collaborating with Dr. Dre on tracks like Gin and Juice. And dropping hits like Sensual Seduction. But more than 3 decades in, Snoop can't be stopped.
This is the mothership.
We entered his recording studio.
I love it.
Snoop breaking some news here.
You got so many fans out there wondering what's up next. What's coming from you next? What can they look forward to?
Well, I can let the rabbit out the hat. I've been working on a record with Dr. Dre for the past 8 months. We're about ready to drop a single in a couple of weeks, so that's what I've been cooking up.
Our thanks to Michael. The Underdoggs is out today on Prime Video.
Hi everyone, George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel, and don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.